Namaskar. Thanks to all of you for your kind cooperations. Today our journey is Rahu Dev and the destiny. Now Rahu and Ketu, the planet, originated from the demon Sarvabhanu Dev. Sarvabhanu Dev mythologically, when accepts Amrit, that news goes to the Lord Vishnu via the messenger Moon and Sun. And Lord Vishnu by Sudarshan Chakra beheaded Sarvabhanu Dev. And the head portions in the air, that becomes the Rahu. And the body portions fall on the feet of Lord Vishnu. So the body portion is called Ketu. Both the planets is malefic, Ketu and Rahu. But Ketu is spiritual, since in the feet of the Lord Vishnu. Rahu is moving, so Rahu is illusions. Sometimes Rahu gives too much blessings, and sometimes the opposite may also happens. Generally, native when very much hardworking, dedicated, disciplined, responsibility bearing, structured persons, then Rahu gives the blessing, massive wealth, massive money. In today's journey, when Rahu is posited in movable sign, Charo Rashi, what will be the effect? Rahu is posited in Sthiro Rashi, fixed sign, what will be the effect? And Rahu is posited in dual sign, Dishabhava Rashi, what will be the effect thereon? And the conjunction of Rahu with various planets giving too much wealth, massive wealth to the native, like Rahu Venus, like Rahu Saturn, like Rahu Mars, Rahu Jupiter's, all are very important conjunctions that we are trying to make some highlight how the natives should do to get the highest amount of fruits from the blessing of Rahu Dev. Now, Rahu, when posited in movable sign, Charo Rashi, then anywhere dispositor of that house may be placed. Similar in case of the fixed sign. But in movable sign, when Rahu Dev is posited, the dispositor, if placed in 6, 8, 12, Trik Bhava, then there are some problem may be arise. That means full support may not be there. So that is also to be considered. And the conjunction, we are coming to that point. All the conjunction Rahu with other planet giving wealth. Sometime when native not understanding the what to do to improve the planet Rahu, then detrimental effects may be theirs. But generally Rahu, Venus, Rahu, Mercury, Rahu, Mars, all are giving good effect to the native. But also may be the bad, that depends upon native's attitude, native's suaveness, native's other attitude or behavior, that is also depends. Rahu gives too much wealth, but native have to commit it to please, to accept the blessings of Rahu Maharaj. Now coming to the chart, to make clarity from Kalpurusha Kundali, then a specific chart of the three eminent persons. Now coming to the Kalpurusha Kundali. Here the movable sign is 1st, 4th, 7, 10. That means Aries or Mesh, Cancer or Cork, Libra or Tula, Capricorn, or knockout. This fourth sign is movable sign. When in movable sign any sign Rahu is posited, then dispositor of that house is very important. How it is stable within the birth chart. That is very important. Similar case when we are considering about the fixed sign. Fixed sign at the 2nd, 5th, 8th, 11th. That means Rishabh Rashi, Taurus, Leo sign, Singha Rashi, Scorpio, Vishchik Rashi, and the fixed sign, it is Kumbh, Aquarius. So in Chara Rashi, that means movable sign, or in fixed sign, when Rahu Dev is posited, dispositor situation in the birth chart is very important. Dispositor in this case, when placed, well placed in the chart, that means exalted, own sign and parent sign, it gives too much good effect to the native. Now in case of dual sign, in dual sign, in this case, dispositor should not be placed in 6, 8, 12, Trik Bhava. Then it may not give good results. That means for dual sign, when Rahu is posited, the dispositor of that house should not be placed in Trik Bhav, 6, 8 and 12. So this is very important. Movable sign, fixed sign and dual sign. 1, 4, 7, 10 movable sign, 2, 5, 8, 11 fixed sign, 3, 6, 9, 12 dual sign. Dishabhava Rashi. Now another important point is that Rahu is very much important when it is posited in first house, third house, 6th house, 10th house and 11th house. These are the Upachaya Bhav, 3, 6, 10, 11. 3, 6, 10, 11, Upachaya Bhav, Rahu being a malefic planet, giving good effect in the third house, 6th house, 10th house and 11th house. Highest important gives in the 11th house of Trishataya Bhav, highest important. Now first house also, first house as per the personality of the native get the result, the blessing of Rahu Maharaj. First house Rahu's placement also important. Specifically 10th house Rahu gives the native different types of important job. That may be leadership quality, that may be executive one in the government office or in the private sector. So this is very important, the 10th house and 11th house Rahu. Now Rahu and Ketu already we discussed are the two pseudo planets originated from the demon Sarvabhanu Dev. Now we are coming to another point. What will be effect on the conjunctions? That is very important. Now conjunctions, first of all we are considering Mars-Rahu conjunctions. What will be the effect? It highest important when in which house Rahu is posited and Mars is posited. If Rahu and Mars is well placed in the chart, then it gives good effect. Otherwise it is Angarak Jog. Angarak Jog means fire, so not good for the natives. It is detrimental effects. But in different cases, when Mars is posited in own sign, like in Scorpio or Aries, in that case, for particular degree and particular nakshatra, Mars-Rahu conjunction gives too much wealth, native or possession or means of knowledge, all will be there. Mars-Rahu conjunction in the 8th house in case of Albert Einstein is there, giving good effects. Now, that position of the Mars and Rahu is very important in the charts. Generally, Angarok Jog, detrimental effect, but in various cases, it gives too much massive wealth or massive money to the native, or wiseness, knowledge, wisdom, all are theirs. Mars is the action, and Rahu is a planet of desires. So desire sometimes gives good effect, but in the wrong, illogical desire is there, and Mars is placed in the negative house, then it becomes the negative of influence of Angarok Jog. But it is not mandatory. Always Mars-Rahu conjunction is wrong. Sometimes it gives very much good effect for real estate business, for trading business, for land type of business. Native gets too much wealth. Now coming to the conjunction, Rahu-Venus conjunction. It may be placed in the 10th house or 4th house or 11th house. It is giving good results. Venus is the significator of wealth, and Rahu is the desires. Native always have some desire for wealth, for money in modern times. So Rahu-Venus conjunction positively gives massive wealth or money when it is posited in 4th house or 10th house or 11th house. Sometimes 2nd house also, Rahu-Venus conjunction gives too much wealth. But when Venus is wrongly placed in the chart with Rahu, and negative aspects of malefic planet like Saturn, like Rahu, like Ketu, like Mars, Sun is coming, in that case, the detrimental effect of Rahu-Venus may be theirs. But otherwise, Rahu-Venus conjunctions, if well placed in the chart, exalted sign, own sign and friend sign, giving too much wealth to the native. Coming to the Rahu-Sun conjunctions. Generally, Rahu-Sun conjunction, it is called Grahan. It is Shudya Grahan. Sun eclipsed. But when Sun degree is from 12 to 18 degrees, Sun is youth and Rahu is child or in the old age, then Sun-Rahu conjunctions give too much prosperity in life. It enhances the native's personality. It enhances the native's authoritativeness. Sun is the signification of government sectors. So Sun-Rahu combination, when well placed in the chart, like 11th house Sun-Rahu or 3rd house Sun-Rahu combination or 6th house Sun-Rahu combination, giving good effects. When a Rahu's degree is between 12 to 18 degree and Sun is in the child degree or in the old degree, then there may be some problem, down joke also. But not it is general. The Rahu and Sun conjunction is bad. In maximum time, Sun and Rahu giving good effect. Native have to keep in mind how to tackle Rahu, the desires. Desires should be logical. Desires should not be illogical outside the boundary. Then it gives problem. But when desire within the logic, then Sun-Rahu combinations. Sun also signifies the father, and Rahu also is a malefic planet, though the Sun-Rahu gives the blessing of father to the natives. This is a good conjunction, Sun-Rahu conjunction. We have to check the degree of Sun, which is 12 to 18 degree, which is Yoth. That Yoth planet should be Sun. Then the benefic effect will be there. If Rahu is in the youth, then that case there may be some problem. But Sun-Rahu conjunction generally gives the government status, giving government job, giving so much prosperity in law, and also linked with the government sectors. Maybe a minister, maybe a big lawyer, maybe a big surgeon also. So Sun-Rahu conjunction is very important. Moon-Rahu conjunctions, generally it is taken as negative, since Moon is the benefic planet, soft planet, and Rahu is the malefic. So North Node, Rahu, disturb the mindset of the native. So generally it is called negative conjunctions, Moon and Rahu. But in various cases, Moon-Rahu conjunction giving too much wealth to the native. When Moon's degree is 12 to 18, Moon is youth, and Rahu is older, then that gives good effect. Also depends on which nakshatra Moon is present. If Moon is Rohini nakshatra, Hasta nakshatra, Shavana nakshatra, or Punarvashu nakshatra, Moon-Rahu gives good effect, beneficial effect to the native. But when Moon and Rahu in malefic state, that depends upon which house Moon-Rahu is placed. If Moon-Rahu is placed in the second house, Taurus sign, or in Cancer sign, or in Capricorn, or in the Aquarius, it gives a good effect. But sometimes Moon-Rahu conjunctions, when in the inimical sign, may gives the negative effect also. Coming to the Jupiter-Rahu conjunctions, it is also called Guru Chandal Jog, but it also may give good blessing to the native. That depends upon state of Jupiter. If Jupiter is strong, like Cancer sign, Jupiter is exalted, or Jupiter sign may be Pisces, or Jupiter in Sagittarius, then Jupiter-Rahu conjunctions giving good effect, highest blessing to the native. But if the Rahu is very strong, Rahu is youth state, but Jupiter is not, in that case Guru Chandal dosh may be there. Guru Chandal dosh, what happens? Native may not obey the seniors, native may not obey the teachers, native may not obey parents or other senior persons. So Guru Chandal dosh is very much inimical or very much problematic in case of students during their careers. But when Jupiter is strong and Rahu is weak, then it is not Guru Chandal dosh. It is Guru try to control Rahu, the desires, and giving the good effect to the native. Native gets wealth, native gets wisdom, native gets prosperity, all. That is depend upon which star also, which nakshatra Jupiter is present. If Jupiter is present in Punarvashu nakshatra, or nakshatra of Moon, or nakshatra of Venus, it will give good effect. But when Jupiter is posited in Rahu's nakshatra, or Jupiter is posited in Saturn's nakshatra, in that case it is Guru Chandal dosh. Now coming to the Mercury-Rahu conjunctions. In this case, when Mercury is very strong compared to Rahu, natives will be very much clever. By the cleverity of the native gets massive wealth, massive money in business or other area of life. But if in this case Rahu is strong compared to Mercury, then native may be in fraud, native may be in fraud case. So strength of Mercury, if stronger there, the native may be a good mathematician also. Native's talent spread throughout the country. That depends upon the conjunction, where it is posited. If Mercury-Rahu conjunction in the Gemini sign, or Mercury-Rahu conjunction in Virgo sign, it gives good effect. But if Mercury-Rahu conjunction in 12th house or Mercury-Rahu conjunction in 8th house, they may not give good results. Now coming to the Saturn-Rahu conjunctions, it is generally called Shapit Yog or Pisat Yog, negative influence to the native, detrimental effect. But when Saturn well placed like Upachaya Bhav, first Upachaya Bhav, second Upachaya Bhav, and 10th house and 11th house, if Saturn is posited and Rahu is weak, then Saturn-Rahu combination giving too much wealth to the native. Then it is not Sapit Yoga, and then it is not the Pisat Yoga. But when Rahu is very strong and Saturn is weak, in that case it may make some problem. Coming to the chart of Elon Musk, richest person of the world. Date of birth 28 June 1971. Time of birth 12 am. Place of birth Pretoria, South Africa. Ascendant is Pisces, mean Lagna, and zodiac sign is Leo, Singha Rashi, mean Lagna, great chart of Elon Musk, world at present richest person. Now here in the 11th house, Rahu Mars making Angarak Yoga, but Mars is exalted in Capricorn sign, with Rahu giving good effects, giving so much prosperity, wealth, massive money, massive wealth to the native. Not only that, the supporting planet also give good effect. First house lord and 10th house lord is Jupiter. That Jupiter is posited in the 9th house of a Scorpion sign. Jupiter makes Raj Yoga herewith. Not only that, the 4th house, house of wealth, has Sun and Mercury making in Gemini sign, Budhaditya Yoga, giving too much wealth and prosperity. In 3rd house, in the Taurus sign, Venus own sign, Saturn-Venus conjunction, giving too much wealth. So here all the planets more or less support in the charts. And the Angarak Yoga here giving good effect, placed in the 11th house in Capricorn sign in case of Elon Musk birth chart. Now coming to the chart of Albert Einstein, the famous scientist of all time throughout the world. Date of birth 14th March 1879. Time of birth 11:30. Place of birth Ulem. Ascendant is Gemini. And zodiac sign is Scorpio. Vrishchik Rashi, Mithun Lagna. Great chart of Albert Einstein. What happens in this chart? In the 8th house, Rahu Mars making Angarak Yoga, very strong Angarak Yoga here with. But here Mars is exalted in the Capricorn sign. Mars is very strong compared to Rahu. And this house, 8th house, is for the research work. And his research is too much deeper and becomes the famous scientist of all times and is the famous scientist of modern physics. He is the modern physicist, and Albert Einstein. Also in the chart, the Jupiter, the 7th house and 10th house lord, posited in 9th house. 9th house Jupiter is very strong. Is first, second, third, fourth, fifth aspect on the ascendant, personality. And 7th aspect on the creativity. And 9th aspect on the talent. So Jupiter position is very important in the chart of Albert Einstein. Another important point is that the 9th house lord posited in 10th house and 10th house lord posited in 9th house, making Dharma Karma Raj Yoga. That is also there in the chart of Albert Einstein. Today our topics is the Rahu and destiny, Rahu and Mars, the Angarak Yoga. But in case of Albert Einstein, it is not Angarak Yoga. It gives benefic effect to Sir Albert Einstein. Now coming to the chart of Priyanka Chopra, Hollywood and Bollywood actress, famous actress of Bollywood, date of birth 18 July 1982, time of birth 12:30 am, midnight, place of birth Jamshedpur, and ascendant is Aries, Mesh Lagna, and zodiac sign is Taurus, Rishabh Rashi, Mesh Lagna, great chart of Priyanka Chopra. What happens in this chart? In this chart, Rahu Mercury Venus conjunction is there. Rahu Mercury Venus conjunction giving too much prosperity, wealth, intelligence to the native. Since Jupiter ninth aspect on the Rahu Mercury Venus is there, so Jupiter aspect make this conjunction very much beneficial, Rahu Mercury and Venus. And what happens? Jupiter aspecting the Lagna, so personality increases and helpful for his acting careers. So Priyanka Chopra is a famous personality of Bollywood. Here also in the 6th house, Mars-Saturn conjunction is there. Sometimes Mars-Saturn conjunction not good. Up and down may be there in life. But here when dedication and hard work is there, it gives good effect in case of Priyanka Chopra.